Hi, I'm Anthony Alder from Alder IP, and welcome to another episode in the IP series. Today we're going to be talking about a really interesting topic. It's a topic around the post-COVID landscape for manufacturing. The interesting thing about after COVID is the fact that we've had a lot of disruption, particularly in shipping channels and manufacturing channels, and particularly staffing. It's made it very hard for people to commercialise their products and also manufacture them. And now this has a sort of peculiar throwback on the whole thing, particularly for IP and IP protection. The main thing is that what you want to think about is when you're getting IP protection, you often have to think about, well, where am I manufacturing this item? Typically in Australia, a lot of our items are manufactured in China, and the shipping channels from China at the moment are pretty difficult to deal with. And also the delay times for shipping, not only in ports, but also just getting it on the boat and getting it off the boat are quite problematic at the moment. So a lot of people and a lot of companies are looking now to manufacture their items and their equipment in different kinds of jurisdictions, which they weren't initially anticipating. Some of our clients are actually moving their manufacturing to countries like the Philippines, Vietnam, Bangladesh, or even Mexico in some cases. And the companies never anticipated that they were going to do this. And this raises a whole lot of IP concerns, particularly if you didn't protect your invention in those jurisdictions. So really what you have to think about, and this is a new problem that we're having to comprehend, is how do I get protection in a lot of these countries where I haven't really focused on them, and how do I plug the gaps, so to speak, in my IP portfolio? What we find is quite often, probably the easiest way to plug some of the gaps in your IP portfolio is by filing trademarks in those jurisdictions. And those trademarks will stop other people from actually knocking off your product. They also stop the supplier from backdooring your product and selling excess product or product overruns out the back door. It's really important that when you're thinking about moving your manufacturing processes or redistributing your manufacturing and supply chains or logistic chains, that you think about, well, what impacts is this going to have on my IP protection, and does my IP protection still cover those things? I hope this is helpful, and I hope you have also learned something about IP logistics and IP protection globally. If you need any more information about IP, please feel free to contact myself or the team at Alder IP. We'd be happy to help you. Thanks for listening.